welcome to another episode of Radio DJ with Dennis and
Jolo! Hi guys!
yeah,
Magic!
I love that effect. So,
Welcome back again to Radio DJ, guys.
yes, it's been a while and we missed doing this. Hope you missed it too, guys.
Sobra.
Diba?
Sobrang tagal din ng break natin, no?
Yeah, how have
Pero
you been
finally,
done?
okay naman. May mga ginawa lang din projects and konting work. Taray projects. Ikaw, kumusta?
Alam mo, hindi nagkakausap everyday, no? Pero, yeah, I'm doing good. Online class is, I'm getting along with it. And, okay naman. Everything's good so far, thank God.
Yan. Good job sa atin.
Yes, yes.
Ayan. Ayan. So, another episode. Bagong background na naman tayo. And dahil dyan, medyo spooky. And if familiar kayo sa Stranger Things, yun yung ating inspiration for our episode today. And dahil October ngayon, di ba, Dens?
October na,
Pag-
please.
Ang bilis. Ang pag-uusapan natin is something spooky or what is your greatest fear?
Yan, magandang topic pag-usapan yung mga fears natin eh. No? Ikaw ba?
Diba? Ako, kasi pag sinabing greatest fear, talagang papasok sa isip ko, I'm afraid of spiders. Kaya yung mga ganyang klaseng insects. Pero, if you'll think na medyo mababaw, if siguro mas deeper, I'm really afraid kung greatest fear ko yung dying or death itself.
Oo.
Syempre,
Pero
ikaw.
what about, to ask about your fear of spiders? Any kind of spiders or yung mga long-legged spiders ba ito?
Yung fear ko talaga yung tarantulas. So medyo maarte. Ayoko nung hairy na spiders, di ko talaga kaya yun. Ayoko talaga.
Okay.
Kahit yung mga malalaking spiders na nakikita mo sa loob ng CR, ayoko talaga nun.
Oo nga, scary nga yung ganon. Tapos,
Ikaw.
of dying din. Siyempre, madami din naman sa atin yung mga ganong fears. And
Yep.
for me, I think ang fear ko is fear of conflicts. That's something more personal about me. Pero, those who know me, mga close friends ko, alam na I don't like having conflicts with people kasi I'm not good at handling it. Pero it's unavoidable. Pero as much as I can, ayoko nang may conflicts. Kasi sobrang natitrigger yung parang fears ko. Parang, ano mangyayari? Ganon. That's me.
Yun talaga, no? Yun talaga, hindi ka ma-confront talaga na tao.
Oo, that's the word. Confrontational. Hindi ako mahilig sa ganon.
Yeah. Talaga. So, pag-usapan natin sa ating radio DJ today or tonight or whatever day. Kailan man sila nanonood. Pag-usapan natin yung how are you going to or how do you overcome this fear, any fear that you need. Yeah.
Sige, ikaw ba? How do you overcome that feeling of fear of death?
And siguro I think naman with the pandemic, yung mga nangyayari ngayon. I know everyone is afraid of dying, syempre. Lahat naman tayo takot mamatay doon. Pero ako kasi, daily, every night, whenever I go back to sleep na, talagang minimake sure ko na I'm parang living the good life. Kumbaga, minimake sure ko na pinakita ko sa family ko na mahal ko sila. Kumbaga, I did good. I made something right. Naging may nagawa ko impact sa ibang tao, ganun. So ayun, I'm just making sure na napa-feel ko sa ibang tao yung love ko, ganyan. Para walang regrets in the end. Ayun. So ikaw.
No regrets.
Yeah.
Ako naman, well, kasi nga since yung conflict, yung fear ko ngayon is conflicts, di ba? So, how I deal with that fear of encountering conflicts is first is I try to be myself, try to be as authentic as I can be
Mm-hmm.
as a person.
Yeah.
And yung hindi ako magpe-pretend to be someone else that I'm not. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
parang high school or college, dun yung mga times for me na I see a lot of people doing this, having this kind of personality. Pero I realized that na parang ang dami kong shoes na finifill na hindi ko na siya
Yeah.
nakakaya na maging consistent. So, now, as I'm getting older, charot, ano,
Yes.
as I'm getting older, I try to be myself. So, kung hindi ko talaga gusto yung isang bagay or hindi ko feel, hindi ko gustong gawin, edi parang I try to avoid putting myself in that situation. Pero kung gusto ko naman, edi gagawin ko. So parang pag
Mm-hmm.
na-avoid, parang hindi ako nagpuput ng madaming faces. Tapos kapag at the time na kailangan gawin ko, tapos ayoko, doon magsa-start ng conflict. O, akala ko ba
Yeah.
gusto ko ng ganito? So parang
Mm-mm.
magsa-start yung from simple small things na magbo-boil into larger things. Yun yung I try to avoid. So now, kung ano yung I try to establish what I like and what I want and to be really authentic lang and not to fear kung I am accepted by everyone. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
take that away from me na I cannot please everybody, so I have to be myself. Ikaw pa. What
Yeah.
else do you think?
Yeah, that's very nice. And I think yung fear mo na with conflict with other people or having in conflict in general, malaking improvement din. Nakita ko din sa'yo doon with your fear. And I know, may mga fears pa rin na nandyan, pero we are still learning to accept and to overcome it. Kasi tayo, I think one more thing, if you're afraid of dying or with death itself, wala na tayong magagawa kasi hindi mo ma-overcome yung death.
Yeah.
Diba? No one can overcome it. And what we have to do is to just accept it na lang.
Yeah.
Kailangan mo tanggapin.
Mm.
Kaya nga, you just have to make the most out of everything. You have to make the most and don't take things for granted. Don't take your parents, your family for granted, your loved ones for granted, the things you are doing right now for
Mm.
granted. Kumbaga, if you want to do things, wag mo na hintayin na tumagal kasi you'll never know kung kailan ka mamamatay. Siguro yun. Kaya ako, I'm just doing things that I love, doing things that I wanna do. Because at the end, siguro yun din yung another connection when it comes to fear of dying is ang tawag doon, regretting yung mga things na hindi mo nagawa. Ayun. So, ayun, so for you to overcome that, just do things and accept it. Wala nang magagawa. Andiyan na yung death. So you just have to make the most out of everything.
Tama
Ayan.
din. Just grab any opportunity that will arise, diba? Okay.
Yes.
So, add another thing that I want to add, how I try to overcome my fear of conflicts is I try to establish good relationships with people.
Ayan, yeah.
I mean, that hindi naman siya nagko-contradict dun sa una kong sinabi na I do not please everybody. Pero at the same time, I try to establish good relationships with everybody na there's a
Yeah.
healthy way of saying no and there's a proper way of turning down something that doesn't make you a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Ayun, so parang kung hindi ko gusto yung tao, edi I still have and maintain a good relationship with that person without having any conflicts or yung mga
Yeah.
hindi kasunduan. Kasi, I mean, we're all mature naman na sa at this age. So, parang kaya naman ng ma-establish yung ganong civil kind of relationship lang. Ayun. So, I think that's how I deal with my fears. Pero, since add ko lang, Jolo, kasi parang
Yeah.
we're talking about dealing with our fears, di ba? Our own
Yeah.
fears. So, in to make this beneficial for our audience, how do you parang paano mo ma-overcome yung fear mo and not let that fear get in the way of something na that could be a very good opportunity for you. Para mas maging general tayo.
I think naman regarding that, for other people din to overcome their fear, their fear, kailangan nilang, they just have to face it eh. Kasi wala kang magagawa sa fear mo kung talagang tatakbuhan mo lang siya. Diba? Kaya nga diba mayroong mga fear factor na you have to, parang diba yung game na fear factor itself, you have to overcome yung mga fears mo so that you can win the contest or the competition. And I think that's something na relate pa rin in real life, na you have to overcome, kailangan mong daanan yung bawat fear na meron ka so that you'll be able to win and you'll be able to achieve yung gusto mong marating sa buhay. Kasi kung fear ka lang ng fear, tatakbuhan mo yan, walang mangyayari. Hindi mo malalaman yung feeling, hindi mo malalaman kung ano yung success, ganyan. And ending nga, yun nga, worst is magre-regret ka din kasi nga dinaan mo sa takot.
Tama.
Diba? So kung ano man yung kinakatakutan mo, you can just try to experience it. Kung hindi mo talaga kaya, edi hindi. At least nagawa mo. Kung talagang na-try mo, kung kaya mo naman pala, edi good job sa'yo, na-overcome mo yung fear mo. Diba?
Tama.
So, yan, paunti-unti. Ikaw?
Slowly but surely, tama. Ako naman, I think how we can overcome fear in general is you have to recognize din nga and acknowledge that you have this kind of fear. I heard from a podcast din from Adulting with Joyce Spring because, you know, I'm a fan. And
yes.
ang sabi ni Miss Joyce Spring doon, the Hanneman, ang sabi niya is you have to name that thought or name that fear, and when you name that, it loses its power. So parang kapag you like, for example, you say na I have a fear of maybe dogs kasi iba takot sa animals, may mga ganong tao, parang you recognize it and then you try to adapt? Pero hindi kasi, I know it's not that easy to adapt to our fears. Pero, try to not let that get in the way of you doing something that would be really be good for you. That could be a very good opportunity for you. Pero, yun nga, as what you said, if hindi talaga kaya, at least you tried. At least walang nawala sa'yo. At least may na-add lang sa'yo na, oh, I already tried this and it didn't work for me. And that's it. At least you now know na that doesn't work for you and just try something else. And of course, when we declare it, God also hears that na, Lord, I'm afraid of this thing.
Yeah.
I'm serious about this thing. And yun, I feel like the Lord hears those kind of pleas and He will take care of that fear and ibibigay niya yung grace na kailangan natin to overcome that. Yeah, that's my on it.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, pag for example, like, sabi mo kayo daw may aso. So, banggitin mo lang, so tahulan mo lang din yung aso. The joke. Kidding aside, pero di ba, when you said, I remember this sa Bible, like, the apostles were at the boat, tapos, di ba may malaking storm and nagsishake na yung boat, they're afraid na baka malunod sila and everything. Tapos, Jesus was just sleeping dun sa boat. Tapos, parang nung nagising siya, parang na-calm lang yung storm. Kumbaga, parang tinatanong ni Jesus, parang, why are you afraid?
Yeah.
Parang ganun. So parang, yeah, we should fear nothing, di ba? Kasi we have Jesus in us. So parang you just have to, siguro kailangan mo din i-identify, kailangan mo i-surrender din yung sarili mo na you are afraid and you need His help. Di ba? Na you need God's help.
That's nice.
Talaga. Kasi di mo naman talaga ma-overcome lahat ng bagay if not because of Him.
Mm-hmm.
Ayan. So, ang dami-dami nating fears and di natin kaya lahat to without His help.
Tama.
So yeah.
So parang, and if you claim that you don't fear anything, that would somehow mean that you don't need God or you don't need a higher being than yourself. And and I think God wants us to need him. That's why we have
Yeah.
fears also to really cling on to his love and to his goodness and everything. And naalala ko lang dun sa kwento mong story from the Bible is yung si Peter naman, nag-walk siya sa water. Si Peter ba yun? Tama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yan, diba? Tapos, he was able to walk on water when he was looking at Jesus. And when he started looking at the water, that's when he started to sink. And,
Around, yeah.
yeah, diba? So, I think that's also applicable to us right now. Now, when we start looking at our fears instead of the bigger goal of our ano yung gusto nating destination, that's when we lose track or that's when we
Yeah.
lose our motivation or our willpower. So just keep yun nga, sabi nga ni Troy Bolton, keep your head in the game. Kung ano man yung gawin, just go for it and don't look at your fear kasi there's something bigger and greater ahead and past that.
Yeah, and taray from Jesus to Troy Bolton tayo.
Yes. Totoo.
Yeah, pero that's true. And I like your ending there nga na parang you just have to look at Jesus. We have to just look at our goal, yung ending natin, than the fear that we have. Kasi it's normal to have fears. Okay lang matakot.
Human.
Okay lang. Yeah, we're all human and that's okay. Ang hindi okay is yung forever kang takot sa something na hindi mo naman pinaglaban or hindi mo trinay labanan.
Ooh.
Ooh. Alright, so yun.
The nice topic, right?
Yeah.
It was quick but meaningful, and I hope you guys were able to learn something from this episode, and you may also share with us kung ano yung mga fears nyo and maybe share with us how do you overcome those fears in our comments.
Yes.
And if you have suggestions on topics that you would like us to talk about, then feel free to also share with us. And please don't forget to like this episode. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying that. And like our Radio DJ page in YouTube. And we also have a Spotify account. Just search Radio DJ. So that's it. I hope you learned something. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
God bless.
Bye.